And welcome to the House. Nick, Jack, and Connor here. Back again. It is week 4. We are upbeat. We are excited. We are glad to be here. We are glad to be here. I just said glad because I saw you dab, and I was thinking about it. That's embarrassing.
Can glad be a new... Well, we'll work on it later.
I'm
still winning.
It has been an exciting week, to say the least.
Oh, boy.
Because Jack O'Brien...
The king stays on the top.
Once again...
King shit. Kings do king shit.
Once again,
Kings
Jack O'Brien...
kings.
I'm going to pull up the point totals here.
All right. All I want to say is
Jack O'Brien won.
I have absolutely no one to thank but myself and my enormous, gigantic, so smart, unbelievably smart brain. I think I'm one of the top 4 thinkers in the world at this point. That's really a speculation. Actually, it's more of a fact that we're coming down to the really the meat of it. But, you know, it's a big burden because now I've got a lot of people counting on me, and I don't want to let any of you down.
There's no one that wants to let people down less than Jack O'Brien.
No, if anything, and even if I do let you down, it's not going to be that hard. You know, it's definitely going to be like a softer,
one time I told
cushioned
Jack,
drop, maybe even some memory foam here and there.
This is a true story. One time, this is how badly Jack doesn't want to let people down. One time, my car didn't work, and I needed to go pick something up from the store, like urgently. And Jack goes, "I'll take you there." And I go, "Jack, you don't have a car on campus." And he says, "We don't need a car." And
where we're going, we don't need cars.
Next thing I knew,
is what I said.
This kid was giving me a piggyback ride, sprinting down University Boulevard.
I actually, I raced the RMU shuttle yesterday, and I can say I won pretty handily.
The one that goes downtown.
Yes, the one that goes downtown over the bridge because, hey, get ready. That's a tangent, and that's a joke if you know the context of it, but none of you know the context of it. But, hey, get ready for RMU. Fucking jokes.
Wow.
Get ready for week 4.
After last week...
Get ready for more correct predictions for me, Big
Jack
Brain.
has 5.5 points, I believe. I have 2 points, and Connor has 1.5. It's not close.
Unpredictable.
It's not close.
To say the least.
Well, it's been predictable for me.
It's not close.
Except for Jack.
Jack needs to lose. And here's
but
what
we
happened
know that
last
won't
week.
happen.
For the second week in a row, Jack went 11-5. I went 10-6, and Connor made some bold picks. They didn't play out, but I liked they were educated. And you can look at this and think, okay, they were stupid picks, or you can say they were educated, which they were. He went 8-8.
I like the spunk of them.
Still,
all right, it's the idea. You know, it's the thought that counts.
The problem here is
like Christmas.
We still have not picked a Thursday night game right. We've all been consensus picks, and they've all been wrong.
This one's got to be right.
Every Thursday night.
This one's got to be right.
What I'm proposing,
I've got this one.
What I'm proposing we do, if we don't get this right, is I go down to the cafeteria, we get some Tabasco, and we drink it for 5 seconds straight.
I mean, honestly, I'd push it to maybe even 7 or 8 seconds.
7 seconds. If we do not...
8 seconds.
If it's a consensus pick. Actually, no. Even if it's not a consensus pick. Whoever gets the Thursday night game wrong,
because
it might be
at that
all of us,
point,
it might be one of us.
Well, yeah. Well, then at that point...
that person has to drink hot sauce for 7 seconds.
Let's pick the game first.
Let's pick the game.
game.
Eagles and Packers.
Oh.
I think
all right.
Based off recent play, I'm going to take the Packers, especially because they're at home.
Yeah, the pack at Lambeau. I'm going with it. Yeah.
Has to be the pack at
Lambeau.
No.
All right, so if we get this wrong...
All or nothing.
Okay, well, we're going to be 0-4 on Thursday night games, and we're all drinking Tabasco sauce.
For 7 seconds apiece.
And I fucking hate Tabasco sauce.
I cannot handle hot sauce.
I do as well.
Aaron
I enjoy
Rodgers,
it.
If you're watching
I hate
this,
Tabasco,
please
though.
win. Anyway... Overall records, really quick, going to touch on that. Jack is 33-14-1. I'm 30-17-1. And Connor's 28-19-1. With records that close, despite Jack winning, it makes the point system look pretty stupid, but we're going to go with it anyway. So, Game 2, Titans and Falcons. I think this is one of the most difficult games to pick this week because both of these teams don't seem to know who they are yet.
No, not at all. And honestly, like I really want to believe for the life of me that Atlanta's a good team. But I
do too, just because off the history.
Yep. No, I know. And they've got a lot of good weapons. I mean, shit. But I'm going to take the Titans. Because I don't trust them.
I tend to follow trendsetters, and Jack is winning, so I'm going to take the Titans as well.
Everyone's trying to piggyback off
I've been
of
on
my
the
brain.
Titans for the past couple weeks as well. I'm going to go with the Titans. Just the Falcons have not
Oh, boy.
figured out their identity yet.
There might be a lot of red on this Google sheet, or there might be a lot of green.
Oh, God. Okay.
One team that's hoping to find green is the Giants and their new money pig, Daniel Jones.
Also my fantasy player to watch. I just picked him up off the waiver wire. Yes, I'm taking a chance on him because Baker Mayfield doesn't score points.
Redskins, people are saying Jay Gruden, that is going to be out soon. They had an ugly, ugly performance against the Bears where they kind of showed some heart, but the stadium was 90% empty. It didn't look very motivated. They're on the road against the Giants. Who do you guys have in this one?
Short little tangent on the Redskins game. I just loved how whenever, how in every stadium there's a penalty against a home team, people are going to boo, all right? Especially when they're got some momentum going. Skins got some momentum going, moving down the field, and then they call they call something.
It was a weird penalty.
Yeah.
Me and Jack watched
and you
this
hear,
together.
and
It's
you,
a really fun
yeah.
thing that we do sometimes, and I don't know why we don't do it more.
We will. And
Connor
you
was
heard
invited, but
he wasn't invited. Two people just go, boo. No one was even into the game who was there. There weren't even people who were right into it. That being, I'm going to take the boy wonder, Daniel Jones, and the New York Football Giants.
I'm going to tell you what happens in this game.
What happens?
Case Keenum throws 2 picks in the first half. Gruden looks at Dwayne Haskins and goes, "It's your time to shine."
And he says, "Fuck no."
Dwayne Haskins goes in there, and they still lose to the Giants.
Got to go with Daniel Jones and the Giants on this one as well.
A very diversified
Wow.
set of picks.
We really spread the field.
And it's going to continue.
Here.
Chargers and Dolphins. I'll just put us all down for the Chargers.
Yeah, honestly, should we even pick the Miami games?
No explaining there. No explaining needed.
Yeah.
If the Dolphins win, we'll drink hot sauce for 15 seconds.
Yeah. I'll chug the whole thing of Tabasco if the Dolphins win. I don't, but...
I'm trying to reposition myself, and it did not go well.
I
Raiders and Colts. I'm taking the Colts.
I also want to take the Colts on this one.
I didn't listen last week, and that was the one game that really, could have set the tone for last week.
Well,
I was the only one that picked the Chiefs. I was the only one that didn't pick the Colts in their game, and if I would have picked the Colts, I would have beaten Jack last week. Or tied, I believe, actually.
But if ifs and buts were true, I don't know. I forget the saying. Damn
Connor,
it.
just make your pick.
Jacoby Brissett at home. Got to be the Indianapolis Colts.
Who have looked really impressive, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Panthers and Texans, I'm going to take the Texans.
This is...
Oh, no.
It depends how much you really put faith into Kyle Allen.
I like how you combined his names right there. That was cute.
Yeah. Wait. What do you mean?
You said like Kyle Allen.
Kyle Allen. Hey, however much faith you put into Kyle Allen, I'm going to say Kyle Allen marches to victory because Kyle Allen, that's why. I don't even know. I'm just riding the Kyle Allen wave.
That joke?
I'm riding the Kyle Allen wave. Milk the hell out of Kyle Allen.
You're taking the Panthers.
No.
Oh.
Whoa.
No. I'm going to take
Texas.
Deshaun Watson.
Connor.
Because he's better than
Deshaun
Kyle
Watson,
Allen.
Texas at home.
He's better than Kyle Allen.
Chiefs and Lions, I think the Chiefs is the move. At Detroit?
Yes. Yes, it is the Chiefs. Because I don't know what Detroit is.
After last week's performance, it's got to be the Chiefs.
They really held their own against Baltimore. I'll give them that.
Although
Speaking of
Detroit has
Baltimore,
shocked us.
Ravens at home against the Browns.
Ravens.
Jack takes the Ravens.
Definitely the Ravens.
Ravens. Okay.
I don't think Cleveland's found themselves either yet.
We have not been different
Nope.
yet. We have not been different.
We have
No.
not. We don't have one
and it's going to
diversified
stay.
pick.
These games are not that hard. I mean, aside from
I don't know.
Titans-Falcons,
Until we get one wrong, we're gonna view these as pretty easy games.
Patriots and Bills at Buffalo. I think Portnoy will be there.
Oh, he will. He loves Buffalo, as you can tell from his Twitter feed.
I'm
I love
taking
Buffalo.
the Patriots,
I love Buffalo.
but I think
love
Buffalo gives them a hell of a game.
I love Buffalo so much. I'm gonna pick against them. Patriots. There's only 7-point favorites, though. It's only a score.
Connor.
I'm going to go with the Patriots on this one, but as Jack just said, 7-point favorite. I think it's going to be a tighter game than what most people think.
It could be fun. I think it'll be fun.
Has potential to be fun.
Yeah, I hope it's fun.
Buccaneers and Rams. I'm taking the Rams. At home.
I'm going to take the Rams as well.
Rams at home.
Standing on. Oh, I can't do that.
Two
That would be
birds.
ripping off.
Seahawks and Cardinals. At Arizona.
I think this will be you'll see an aerial attack from both sides. Because they're birds. I'm going to say Seahawks.
I think Seahawks are coming out with a vengeance after losing to Teddy Bridgewater. I just burped last week. They looked good the first 2 weeks of the season. They lose to a backup quarterback. I think they're going to come out with a chip on their shoulder, and they're going to win that game.
Seattle on a bounce-back week for me.
I'm glad Connor and I have very similar views. It makes me really confident knowing that a man as educated as himself agrees with my viewpoints. Maybe the only game that we might pick differently, Vikings and Bears.
All righty.
Judging by Connor's jersey, I'll pen in the Vikings.
You can pen me down for the Vikings on that one.
Okay. Well,
just the Bears' offense.
the Bears,
seem to have it.
exactly. That's the thing. The defense is going to be really good as usual because that's a damn good defense. And
in Chicago,
at
home.
But I feel like this is just me. I feel like it's the week that Stephon Diggs does something. Then again, it depends if Kirk Cousins wants to continue being a white supremacist. So, Jesus, that's a joke. It is a disclaimer. That's a joke because he throws the ball more to Adam Thielen.
Insert that down here.
Disclaimer, joke. I don't actually think Kirk Cousins is a white supremacist. However, I'm going to say the Bears at home as well.
Well, he said Vikings.
I said the Vikings.
So there's no.
Oh!
So
we're different.
We're
different.
Oh.
Diverse picks here.
I'm taking the Vikings.
All right. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's about time we get some diversified answers.
I don't trust Trubisky putting up the points they need to. I'm sorry. The defense will keep them in it. But
The
I think
defense
Vikings
definitely
win
will
it.
keep them in
God, I just saw the Monday night game.
Jaguars and Broncos.
Ooh.
What a game.
Yeah.
I'm on the Minshew train, Jags.
Well, here's the thing. I think this depends on how well Emmanuel Sanders has a bounce-back game after getting 1 fantasy point last week. Jaguars have a tough defense. Maybe they might throw Ramsey on Sanders, and that could be it. Unless Philip Lindsay has the game of his life again
on my bench last week.
Exactly. Oh, that's sad. I'm going to take Jacksonville as well. You keep on slinging it, Gardner.
Well,
he has that look.
I do have that
That's
look.
the London look.
He's got the wrong answer, the different answer look.
I can say it will come down to who's on Emmanuel Sanders. Joe Flacco is well established with Emmanuel Sanders for the past couple weeks, except for last week. We can't say that, but I'm going to go with the Broncos at home in this one.
Oh, boy. Cowboys and Saints. What Sunday night game?
Ooh.
Now with
Cowboys.
Breeze, I might say the
Sunday
Saints.
night.
Cowboys.
But I'm going to say the Cowboys.
It's Dak's action. Well, you know what? These Cowboys are a bit overrated.
I agree.
Who have they beaten? I want to say the Saints. I don't think Dallas is as good as it looks. The line's good as it looks, but that's been
Connor?
known.
Teddy is going to shock the world. I'm going with the Saints.
Oh,
in this
boy.
one.
And that might be the difference maker for me. You both take the Saints. Bengals and Steelers.
Oh, fuck.
I don't even.
This game makes me sad.
The Bengals
Because,
showed,
like,
the
2
Bengals
years
showed
ago.
heart against the Bills and the Seahawks.
Nick and I had this conversation.
Do you remember when this used to be a good game? Like,
Montez
honestly.
Perfect
Totally.
killed people.
Yeah.
James
and
Harrison.
Juju killed people.
James Harrison killed people.
Killed
That was a
people.
while ago with, like, pretty sick throwback jerseys. I love
those-
those jerseys,
yeah,
by
those
the
were
way.
great.
Those were some sick jerseys. The yellow helmet, the gold helmets. That was sick. Now this is just, like, also, whoever's making the Monday night schedule,
Awful.
oh, just keep
They
it up,
probably
bud.
made the graphics
Just
for it.
keep it up. You're probably spare parts, aren't you, bud? You keep it up. You're doing a great job. Steelers.
There are a few games the Steelers can win this season.
This might be one of them.
And this is one of them, Pittsburgh.
This might be one of them.
Connor, who has
Week
picked the
after
Steelers each week.
Week after week, I am on the Steelers, and I at this point, I just might as well ride them until they win one. I'm going to go with the Steelers in this one. Mason gets his first one at home.
All right. We've kind of gone long, but there's some playful banter, so it was okay. Game of the week, guys. It's kind of hard to pick.
It is hard to pick. It might be the Sunday night game.
That's what I was leaning towards, but I'm not going to.
But I think I hope that Bills and Patriots is as exciting and entertaining as I want it to be. So I'm going to say Bills and Patriots. I hope Josh Allen has a hell of a game. I hope he runs a little bit. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I just hope it's competitive. That's going to be that's going to be my game.
Connor, who do you have?
Got to go with the Vikings and the Bears in this one. Nice divisional matchup. Classic rivalry. 4 o'clocker. Has to be my game of the week.
I'm going to take Browns and Ravens. For the sole fact that I like the quarterback matchup. And I think with all the criticism on Mayfield right now, if he's going to have a really big breakout game this season, I think this is the week to do it.
I would think
a good defense against a fellow QB that was in that draft class. I think this is a game, if he's going to break out this season and show everyone that he's not overrated as people have claimed, this is going to be the game he does it. So I'm watching the Browns and Ravens in this one. So that brings us to Fantasy Players of the Week.
As I already said, I think it's Daniel Jones. He's playing the Redskins. I think as long as he stays away from Josh Norman's side of the field, he'll be able to distribute the ball pretty well. The Redskins' defense isn't that intimidating. Like you said, they didn't look the best against Chicago. It's just kind of the fact that Chicago's offense doesn't really move the ball that well. Daniel Jones is my guy. I'm expecting him to have a decent week.
I'm going to go to Carolina and say Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel. A lot of people are saying he's going to break out. They're playing the Texans, a team with not that good of a passing defense, despite how good I think their line is on defense. But I think Curtis Samuel, Kyle Allen, I think likes him. I kind of got that impression last week. I'm going to say Curtis Samuel in this one. How many times did I just say Curtis Samuel in those 3 sentences?
Not more than I said Clowlin.
So, I don't know
who's throwing to Curtis Samuel?
Clowlin.
Curtis Samuel, Clowlin.
Curtis Samuel.
Great enunciation we got here on
Connor, go ahead.
One of my guys last week that I was really on, I picked Amari Cooper if you tuned in last week, was Alvin Kamara as well. I think this week he's going to carry the Saints offense.
Alvin Kamara is Connor's pick, and we hope you picked us. I might have done this same outro last week. For To The House, for all your football picks, all your fantasy football needs, maybe. One player's not going to help you too much. This has been To The House. You've been wonderful. We'll see you next time. And everybody remember the Tabasco rule that we just made. And everybody remember, you don't want Jack to win.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
you do.
The funny thing is, when
you might not want it, but you know
when
you
Jack
do.
and I created this show, before Connor was hired, he said, every week I'm going to come in, I'm not going to know what I'm talking about, and I'm just going to pick a team. And I know he's watching the NFL. I know he's paying attention. But the fact that that was his initial comment to me, and he's winning, really pissed me off.
But it shows what this NFL season has been like as well.
Whatever, man. This has been 19 minutes. We always shoot for 10 to 15, but we never hit it. It's fine.
Long week.
Nick, Jack, Connor, we'll see you next week. Take care.